Welcome to our vision wall.
Hey y'all, welcome to Sage and Rice. As you can see, today we are doing our vision wall. We just wanted to let you in a little bit on how we came up with it, why we did it, and why we think it's important, and also what are the specific things on there and items on there that are part of our goal and our future.
So pretty much we're giving y'all a sneak peek into some of our future goals and a sneak peek into our lives and into our bedroom as well. As you can see, we're in the bedroom. So why a vision wall? Why a vision board? Mainly for us, it just really keeps us on track as a couple. It's really important to be able to have goals and visions and where we're trying to go, and being able to visually see these every single day is a constant reminder why I'm grinding, at work, why we're on our entrepreneurship, a journey, why we're doing what we're doing. That constant reminder really fuels us. And so we like to put it in our bedroom because every morning when we wake up, that's what we see and that's what we wake up to.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it was silly in the beginning to put things out because it's just like, oh yeah, whatever, it's all like hype. Because our mentors recommended for us to do that because out of sight, out of mind. And when you see your vision and your goals in front of you every single day when you wake up in the morning, it makes a big difference on how you're gonna act for the day. And we had sat down together. Well, from the very beginning, we've always talked about what we want out of life, right? From the first time that we had met. And we kind of just like built up on that. And one time we actually scheduled a time for us to sit down and list the things that we want when it comes to finances, when it comes to career, when it comes to family, our family legacy and properties and whatnot. And we compare notes, right?
Pretty much, we did exactly what he said, did notes of what we wanted to see in our future, and then the things that worked well with us together. Those are the things that you're gonna see on the wall. And then afterwards, we'll share a little bit more about maybe some individual goals, because that happens as well, right? You have goals that you're building together, and because we're unique people, we have individualized goals as well. So let's jump in and let you all see what we have on our vision wall. All right, so we are at our vision wall, and the first thing that we have up here is gonna be a Jollibee.
Jollibee.
So not sure if you saw our video where we did a mukbang of Jollibee, but definitely go back and watch the video. But we love Jollibee, and so one of the goals that we have is to be franchise owners, to own a Jollibee. Yeah. So that's why we have this picture up here.
Yeah, hopefully close to where we live, so it's easy to go get the chicken joy and the spaghetti.
Yeah, we're gonna have to watch our cholesterol. So Jollibee here. Another thing that we have here, this is the car that I would like, which is a Tesla SUV. You know, the one with the butterfly doors? Yeah, you get to see the butterfly doors right there. And you get to see the new interior. I don't know if y'all know, but they changed the interior on the model. So we have the new interior there. And I believe it is the Y model. Right, babe? Is it the Y model? Or is it the X? All I know is that it's sexy, and so I know it's the X or the Y. I believe it's the Y. Whichever one got the butterfly doors.
Right.
Yeah, that one. So that's what I have up here, just keeping my vision, alive when it comes to what I would like to drive. Even though we don't drive much here in New York City, but, so.
Yeah, so for my car, it's the Maserati, a red one. And I would prefer a biscuit interior. And actually, when it comes to dream building, I took this photo at the New York Auto Show pre-COVID. So that definitely was a nice place to go to be able to dream build and pick the cars that I want. And obviously, when we have kids do, that's not gonna necessarily work out. So that's also a vision in progress.
Awesome. And speaking of the kids, you see here we have these beautiful kids here on top, right? And so a huge dream of ours is to become parents. That's something that we're aiming to do in the next couple of years here. And so since that's definitely one of our more immediate goals, we want to keep that at the forefront of what we're seeing every single day. So we have 2 kids up here. One we believe is a boy and a girl. It's hard to tell. You know, we tried to pick Malaysian kids, right? You know, because that's what we have planned. But definitely keeping that at the forefront here of what we want to do in the next couple of years. And so that's why you see it at the top here and you see the kids there. And so ideally we have 2 kids here, but we wouldn't mind being a parent of 3 kids or, whatever we're, blessed to have. So,
yeah. And right in the middle, you'll see the floor plan of the brownstone or townhome that we would like. And
y'all call it a townhome where y'all really a brownstone.
Brownstone. Although technically this one doesn't have the brownstone in the front, but New York City speak, right? Yeah. What we had done is go to the Sotheby's Realty website and just scan through the places that we want. This one is here in New York City, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors and a rooftop. Plenty of space for us and the kids, and then maybe a live-in nanny as well. And just waking up in the morning, seeing the kids next to where we're gonna be living, and really envisioning that really helps kind of motivate us to do what we need to do on a day-to-day basis. So that's definitely been fun having it up there.
Yeah, you can get a sneak peek of some of the pictures here of the interior of it. So that's also really great as well. We have the floor plan, but also just having a few pictures, a few rooms or outside spaces of the place that kind of wow you and just keep that at the forefront. So we took out 3 photos that kind of popped out at us, and then we put those together there as well.
Yeah, so backyard space for us is so big, and this particular one has a grill because he loves to grill and I love to eat. So this is a perfect spot. And then the kitchen.
Not a gas grill.
And not a gas grill.
A grill with charcoal.
Grill with charcoal. And then the kitchen and the rooftop, because we just love being outdoors as well, in our own home essentially. So.
Yeah. And another important thing that we're going to show you on this side is the positive affirmations, which is vital.
Yeah. Similar to this, the best is yet to come.
So here is our positive affirmations, some things we just tell ourselves every morning as well to just prepare ourselves mentally and again to just keep in the back of our mind while we're doing what we're doing. One of our huge goals is to be able to pay off the remainder of my student loan debt. If you saw a previous video of Ryan was able to pay off all his debt, which was amazing. And I'm debt free besides my student loans, so that's one thing that we really want to be able to, take care of pretty soon here.
Master's is expensive.
Right, so and then another huge thing for us is to retire from our jobs. So it's not really our goal to, work a 9 to 5 forever. Nothing against folks who decide that that's best for them, but we're just on a entrepreneur route, and we really care about creating and generating, a more passive income stream that really frees us up and allow us to do some of the other things that we love to do. And so,
which is exactly the next part of it, which is being stay-at-home dads. We, to a certain extent, like what we do, and we love working hard on things that we want to work on, but essentially our goal is to be able to spend time with our family and with each other and with our kids. And a 9 to 5, as we all know, doesn't necessarily allow you to do that, and with the freedom that you would want.
Yep. And then we also have we are multimillionaires, right? Of course, we definitely want to be multimillionaires. We don't want to have to worry about money, and maybe that'll be another video at some point, a little bit about where we come from. But we didn't really come from money, and so we definitely don't want to have to worry about that. Nor do we want our kids to have to worry about that. We want them to be able to choose whatever they want to choose, be whatever they want to be, and not have to worry about the financial aspects of things.
A lot of people don't like the word or the phrase being I am a millionaire, but if you live in New York City, you definitely need to be able to live a kind of life that we want. I think for the most part, we're very humble people, but we know that we want to leave a family legacy and be able to, like you said, send our kids to whatever school they want, and can get into, if they want to go to school or if they want to be entrepreneurs as well. But it's more of, it's not just about the money, but what we can do with the money and how many people we can impact with the money and the charities and whatnot. So yeah.
So you can see also here, 20 million investable, capital, and so we're starting to specify some of those things, and we're discussing what we want to be inside of our business and some things that we want to be able to achieve, and some other ventures in our life.
Yeah.
And then of course, nothing is like your health, your wealth, and just being able to, get wiser and become wiser as you age. And so I think sometimes we take that for granted, but we definitely don't want to do that. And then, of course, as we stated before, sometimes you have your own personal goals, right? So these are goals that we have together as a couple, but then we both have individual goals. So I know, for example, one of my individual goals is to pay off my mom's home, and so she don't have to work at some point. And then just being able to travel, do more traveling is definitely going to be something that I see in my future. And I've always wanted to be like bi-coastal, right? So I think that one of the things that I would really love to do is possibly have a home in, Miami, LA, Phoenix, a warmer area where I can spend some time out of the year at that particular place.
Yeah, definitely same thing. A big part is family. Being able to, buy my parents a house, whether they want to stay here in New York or in the Philippines. I always think about Oprah, how she bought an avocado farm. I love mangoes, and if you're Filipino, you love mangoes. And Philippines has the best mangoes. I definitely want to buy a mango orchard. And most importantly, from a personal standpoint, capoeira used to be from a day-to-day standpoint, it was a big part of my life. And my goals have shifted, but I still want to impact people in that way. And one of the nonprofits that I want to start is to be able to go to martial arts school here in Harlem, to be able to support underserved youth and teens. Because a lot of times martial arts is an expensive thing to do, and I just want to be able to impact in that way. And of course, on top of different other ventures that we want to start.
Yeah, so hopefully this inspired you all just a little bit, seeing some of our goals. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about us as well. And it's easy to do. All you need is some picture frames, a color printer. You can put them right in there. It's easy. If you don't have the wall space, no problem. You can always do a vision board, just as effective. And another great thing to do if you have a vision board or a vision wall, you can take a picture of it, put it on your computer screen so you see it while you're working.
Or your phone.
Or on your phone, put it on your phone screen, your backdrop. So that's another great idea. But hopefully this inspired you, and definitely comment below if you took the next step and created your own vision wall or vision board. You can follow us at Sage and Rice on Instagram. Of course, you can like, comment, and subscribe here on YouTube. And as I said before, we have a TikTok. We haven't really posted a lot on it, but we do want to start posting on our TikTok. So you can follow us there. So when we do post, you can see our latest TikToks.
That's right. Well, guess what? The best is yet to come. Bye.
Bye.